Sakpase, Tuta yo, man. I'm glad y'all tuned in, you know. Before we get started, I want y'all to hit that notification bell, man. Subscribe, send your comments, man, and share all my content, you know what I'm saying? The support, man, go a long ways, and I appreciate y'all for being supporters, you know. Last night, I was up and I was just thinking about, you know, my prison stays and how, you know what I'm saying, we had good times, we had bad times, you know what I'm saying, we had to fight, we had to defend ourselves, you know, but we had to make it fun, you know what I'm saying, where it was no fun, basically. And so, today, I want to talk about, you know, in 2000, it wasn't 20 nothing, it was 2000 just hit. And I had just got transferred to Bricky Unit. And while I'm at Bricky Unit, I was there for like 3 months, and I ran into this dude, Terry Gaines, you know, and he knew my people from Memphis, you know what I'm saying? So it was all gravy, you know what I'm saying? He was a cool dude, you know? And I was there with him for like, in the same barracks with him in 2 barracks for like, I say a month. And all of a sudden, you know, they called me down to this little, like it was a conference room, you know, they moved all the chairs and it's just open space, and they wanted me to bring my property down. And they said I'm getting transferred. Me, at the time, I didn't know where I was getting transferred to, you know? So I take my property down there. I like Bricky's because Bricky's was wide open, man, you know what I'm saying? That's why all the hustlers and stuff was at, man. People got money at Bricky's, you know, so it was all love with me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to leave. But they told me when I got down there that I was getting ready to go to 309. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to 309. You know, 309 might be even better than this. You know, I heard about 309. So the next day, you know, I go to Chow. I'm telling everybody, you know what I'm saying, that I deal with, you know. I ain't really deal with too many people. But I'm telling everybody, hey, say, check this out, man, you know. Mike, I'm telling him, man, say, I'm finna get ready to go, you know what I'm saying, 309. I tell my cousin Stain, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna get ready to go to 309. They dapping me up, showing me love, like, man, shit, you doing good, man. It's better than 309 anyway, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, man, come back, you know. We got this here going on out here, you know. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know. I say around about 1 o'clock, they called me. Because my ride was there, I had to go through the front gates and all that, you know. And I was feeling funny because I'm in the parking lot, you know what I'm saying? Instead of coming out and leaving from the salad port, they got me leaving out through like wherever all the staff and stuff come in at. So I'm feeling crazy about that. I'm like, man, this is crazy, you know? And so, yeah, man, Miss Rue, which is the lady that came to get me, she parked in the car. We introduced ourselves, you know what I'm saying? She's a pretty older lady, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, I wanted to holler at Miss Rue. She don't even know it, you know? And if she's looking at this, I know she probably knew that I wanted to holler at her, but I just didn't. I got close. I had called her in one day. But anyway, I ain't getting off the subject. Now, Bricky's unit is in Marianna, Arkansas, right outside of Ford City. You know what I'm saying? Now, we had to get on the highway and we had to ride all the way to Lone Oak, which is right outside of Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about Arkansas, you know, it's a little distance, you know. So she telling me about the other 309s. There's 2 more 309 cats there, you know, Cliff and Greg. And she telling me how cool they is and all this, you know. Me, I'm an antisocial dude, so I don't just listen to what people telling me. You know, I got to see for myself. I go there, though, man. These dudes, they cool for real, right? They cool for real. So, anyway, I come in. Greg, he had these clothes that he couldn't fit. You know what I'm saying? He had some clothes that he couldn't fit, but I could fit them. And they was like some cream, like jeans with a cream type polo shirt, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it fitted me right. And when I throwed it on, it looked good. It complimented me, you know what I'm saying? And so I kept it. Kept it pressed up, you know, kept it hanging up in case I needed to go somewhere or whatever. So, about a month passed, man. My dude, Greg, he ended up getting busted running numbers, man. He used to run the gambling house. So he got busted running the numbers. And so they transferred him to Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff was the intake, you know what I'm saying? See, when I was coming through, I had to go through Tucker because Pine Bluff was shut down because there was too many people coming through, and they was in the process of opening up the women unit and Grimes unit over there in Newport, Arkansas. So I'm in Lone Oak, man, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just me and Chris. And I already know that they finna get some more 309s in, you know? So we just sitting back, laid back, you know, doing our thing. And they had me assigned to, I was assigned to commissary, which was vending machines that I had to go in the visitation room, which is small because the jail is small itself. But it's vending machines. I had to go to the vending machines and order people money with their money because they give you these $10 rolls, and that's how you buy commissary and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But people bought dope with it and everything. They wouldn't let us have paper dollars, but we always had a way to get around them not allowing us to have paper money. You know what I'm saying? Real money. You know what I'm saying? So I used to go, they'll write down everything that they want on the commissary list. And sometimes, now we got the women part, which was a small part because there wasn't too many women getting locked up. As you can see in the United States, you know what I'm saying, the ratio of the men to women that's incarcerated, you know what I'm saying, the men is dominant over that. The women is just a speck, you know. So in that jail, this is a country town. The majority of the females, they get locked up. They get locked up for like bank licks or something like that, boosting or something like that, you know, or traffic stop and they didn't have no license and stuff. So I used to go back there, you know what I'm saying, to get the box for the women. The women, you know what I'm saying, we used to mingle and talk and chop it up. And I got cool with a couple of little females back there. So they used to let these females out to come to the library. In the 309 room, it's like, when you come into the day room, I mean, not the day room, the bookend area. You come into the bookend area, you got this door, you know what I'm saying, to your right. And it's a hallway that run, and you got 3 bergs right there. Then go around the corner. You hit a left, go around the corner. You got the trustees tank right there. You got the kitchen, you go straight. So anyway, I'll probably be throwing some people off, you know what I'm saying, that don't know the layout of it, but it's all right, you know what I'm saying? But if you come in the bookend area and you go right and you keep going, it's a door right there. And that door, it lead to the library. Now you go straight through the library, you know what I'm saying? To your right is gonna be a cell, and that's usually a holding tank for like the juveniles and stuff that get popped. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably like 4 racks in there. You know what I'm saying? 2 bunks. And so right through, you know what I'm saying, the next door, that's the 309 cell. But our cell wasn't a cell, you know what I'm saying? It was like a room. It had carpet on the floor. We had stereos in there. It was nice size. You know what I'm saying? It was small, but it was nice size for 4 people, you know? So, yeah, we had stereos. We had carpet. We had a big TV. We got cable TV. You know what I'm saying? You got, man, we had everything that you could basically have in a house, you know, out there. You know what I'm saying? In Lone Oak. When I come in, Greg and Cliff, they was playing dominoes. So we introduced ourselves, you know what I'm saying? They was cool for real. They put me in the laundry too. I had the laundry, I had the bookend, I had to clean the mop, sweep and mop the bookend area. I had to do commissary, you know. Everybody got chores, you know what I'm saying? But it made me to where I can maneuver and move around. And so I had to clean up that whole laundry room because it was piled up, man, with blankets and stuff, man, that wasn't washed, just all over the floor. You couldn't even get in there to the washer, man, unless you moved the stuff around. So that's what I did, you know what I'm saying? I just took my time out, and for like the first whole week that I was in there, I just knocked everything down. There was all the stuff that was up in there, I washed it, you know what I'm saying, folded it up, put all the stuff up right? So I'm doing my job, I'm putting everything together. It's all right. So anyway, Greg, he got transferred back to he went back to Pine Bluff. And I'm like, man, it's just me and Cliff. So sometimes I go off to offsite, and I help them with the work that's out there at offsite. And I come back in. I didn't mind doing it outside work because I used to have females, man, stopping, you know what I'm saying, and watching me work and hollering at me and stuff, you know what I'm saying, giving me their numbers and stuff. So even when I pulled up at the McDonald's, and this stuff kind of made me feel good because anybody that knew me coming up, man, they knew that I was the little ugly dude, you know what I'm saying? I was the little ugly dude, you know, no females like me, nothing, you know what I'm saying? Me, I done growed up now, you know what I'm talking about? So all that little kid stuff, you know what I'm saying, it's past me, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody love me like I love myself now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm boss. So anyway, you know, I'm walking through this park, you know, if y'all wanted to know. So anyway, we had found out, they had let the females out. We found out that, man, we can open our door because the front door to the library is closed, and we can kick it with the females. So we started doing that. We started kicking it with the females. We started charging them $50 to come out and kick it with us, you know what I'm saying? We mess around with them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then some of them had boyfriends and you know, husbands and stuff. So we'll charge the dudes $100 to come out and link up with they girl or whatever, you know? And so we was making money on that end. All they had to do was come in with an envelope. They people had to come in with an envelope when they visit, you know what I'm saying, and put the money in the envelope, write the name, you know what I'm saying, either my name, Cliff name, or whoever name on the envelope, and put it in the trash can. I go to the trash can. I'm the one that empty it. So I get the envelope out, and you know what I'm saying, that's how we get our money. And so anyway, ain't none of this stuff going on right now. So all the information that I'm giving y'all, you know what I'm saying, this is gone long time ago, you know. So it ain't like I'm giving out information that they don't already know, you know. So anyway, yeah, we having fun, man. These females, man, they doing some girl gone wild, you know what I'm saying? They doing some X-rated Pornhub, you know what I'm saying, X-video type stuff, you know? And we digging it, you know what I'm saying? We got the radios blaring, you know what I'm saying? We got these females up in here stretched out, you know what I'm saying? And they doing their thing, right? Super Bowl, we kick it with them. Got the drinks, we got the smoke, you know what I'm saying? They in our room, you know what I'm saying? The females, they didn't want to leave, you know? They didn't want to leave. They love what was going on. And so, anyway, we went from there to, one day, me and my dude, Cliff, we got into it, right? We got into it. I don't even know what it was about, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is my dude. Me and Cliff, we got into it. And I wanted to stab my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Cliff, he way bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? And he tried to run, he tried to run up on me, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it didn't go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? It was just us, you know what I'm saying, face to face with each other. And, you know, I wanted to stab my bro, man, but I was like, man, this is my dude too, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of overlooked it, man. We squashed it. We made up, man, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy, you know what I'm talking about? But, yeah, it was a heated situation. My dude QP, he came down there, you know what I'm saying? That's the one we was leaving. And we were bringing dope and stuff back, and he got popped on the phone. QP got popped on the phone and stuff. That's how he ended up getting transferred. Let me see, my dude, who else came down there? I forgot, Polo. Polo, he came down there when I was getting ready to leave, and I told Polo, man, that we had it jumping off down there, but I'm getting ready to leave, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to leave. I can't stay here no more. So, but anyway, besides that, I had this little female named Joy. She was a dispatcher. And Joy, she was digging me. Everywhere I go, man, I used to try to come through and clean up the visitation area and grab the money and stuff out the trash can and all that, Joy, she'll know that I'm coming in there. She'll get on the fax machine. Now, it was like this little way to get in there. Can't number one person really fit in that area. And so she on the fax machine. So when I come through the door, I can't get through. I got to wait till she move. She didn't want to move. So it was like a little split between her and the wall. So I tried to slide on by with the bucket in my hand. She pinned me up against the wall, man. And Joy, she was a white woman that had a nice body, man. She was thick, nice ass, nice hips, nice thighs, you know what I'm saying? She was a good looking woman, you know what I'm talking about? And it ain't, and it's wrong for me to say a white woman. She was a good looking woman, period. You know what I'm saying? That's just like saying black women, you know? Man, they good looking women, period. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I never messed with Joy though, but Joy was on me, you know what I'm saying? She was at me real hard. Me, I be on money, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats don't understand how you can end up having sex with a person and mess up everything that you're trying to work out for. I'm finna go this long way and try to shoot back around and go back to the house because it's starting to get dark out here, you know? So anyway, me and Joy, we talked a lot, and Joy was like, I was like, man, when I get home, man, I'm gonna have my business, I'm gonna start my businesses and stuff, man, and I'm gonna need some workers. You wanna come work for me? She was like, what you gonna have me doing? She was like, cause I'm willing to try anything once, maybe twice if I like it. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what she was getting at. But anyway, man, we had some cool little fun down there, you know. I stayed down there for like a year, and then they transferred me back because they was trying to give us free world charges for the stuff that we was doing, you know. So Cliff, he had ended up going home by that time, you know what I'm saying? So they were trying to give us some free world time. And that's when Polo came, and I was telling Polo that, hey, bro, you came late. You know what I'm saying? Everything is over with. All the fun that we was having is done. You know? I was like, I'm finna go back to prison. So my dude, Big Bun, he from Little Rock. He's the blood from Little Rock, you know? Big Bun was like, man, if you leaving, bro, I'm leaving too. That's how tight we was. You know what I'm saying? Man, cats become family, bro, you know what I'm saying, for real, to where, hey, if you leaving, bro, I'm leaving too, you know what I'm saying? And so when I told the people, I was like, man, y'all can lock me down, man, transfer me. That's how I ended it. They didn't catch me doing nothing illegal or nothing. I just went in the bookend area, and I was like, man, I'm done here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can lock me up and send me back to prison. And they was looking at me weird, like, what? You know what I'm saying? See, when you locked up, and a person come at them like that, they don't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, because they want to punish you. You know what I'm saying? And when a punishment is not punishment, they don't know what to do. And I used to always have them confused because I would never let, you know what I'm saying, the DOC, no matter where I went, I never let the DOC control my moves. You know what I'm saying? So they locked me down. They transferred me. They kept on coming back like, man, you sure you want to leave? You sure you're leaving? I was like, yeah, I'm gone, man. I'm done, you know? So I go back, and they send me to Pine Bluff. Now, they send me to Pine Bluff. They give me this envelope. All my money is in this envelope. You feel me? And it's currency. It's dollars, you know what I'm saying? In dollar bills and stuff. So I'm like, man, I'm going to this prison with all this money. So what I did, I cuffed it. You know what I'm saying? They was expecting me to hand it over. You know what I'm saying? When I get there, hand it over to the people. You know what I'm saying? The people put it on my books. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna do that? I cuffed that, you know what I'm saying? Boom. I come through. They shook us down, stripped us out, everything. They couldn't find it. I come on through, right? Now, when I came through, they also made a mistake, right? And I don't know how this mistake happened. The same amount of money that they put in that envelope, they had it registered on my books. That I had this amount of money on my books. I was like, man, this is double whammy. You know what I'm saying? I done hit these people with a double whammy. You know what I'm talking about? I got my money in green right here, you know what I'm saying, in prison. When I get back to Bricky unit, I'm finna get on. You know what I'm talking about? Boom. Went to commissary. I spent all that money. So when I get there, I ain't gotta buy no commissary. I got all my commissary that I need. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I need. I got sweaters. I got shoes. I got sweat. I got all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing when I get to where I'm going. So now they transferred me. I was there for about like 2 weeks. You know, I ran into Greg while I was there. I ran into QP while I was there. I ran into the dude, what his name is, DC. You know what I'm saying? I ran into him while I was there. I ran into Oreo while I was there. You know, it was a couple dudes that I knew, you know what I'm saying, that I ran into. It was a couple of females, man, that was on me too when I was there. Used to stop me in the hallway. I don't know what the magnet is with me with females, man, but it's a lot of females that's just attracted to me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, hey, when I was coming up, I didn't have it, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the gesture, you know what I'm saying? I don't be all big-headed and trying to be like I'm bigger than nobody just because females be at me, but it hit other dudes like, man, I don't know what females see in this dude. Hey, you a man, you don't need to see what a female see in me, you know what I'm saying? If you trying to figure out what a female see in me, you know what I'm saying? If you can understand that means you are homosexual. You don't see life like average man, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're not on that. So they end up, my cousin Eddie, he was there too. You know what I'm saying? Eddie was, he was in there for doing a life sentence, man. He got a murder charge and stuff, man. He was off the Richter, you know what I'm talking about? And, so I end up getting transferred. I go back to Bricky's unit. And the thing about Bricky unit, when I get there, they put me in 10 barracks. Now, all of my brother and them homeboys, cats that my brother and them came up with and everything, man, they all in there. Rasheen, you know what I'm saying? Orcan, Phelan Gates, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, June Davis, that was my guy. June Davis was my dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna end up getting to the point where I had to check some dudes about June in the child line, you know what I'm saying? I had to get at some dudes about June in the child line. June was my dude, you know what I'm saying? So, we all up in there, you know what I'm saying? You got the Gaines brothers, you know what I'm saying? Paul and Antonio Gaines. Man, it's like 20 of them dudes, 20 of my brother and them homeboys, them up in there, you know? And I come in, I go to Phelan, you know what I'm saying? Terrence Robinson, he was in there. I go to Phelan, and I'm like, I go to Terrence too. I'm like, man, I got this money, man. I'm trying to get on or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Man, cats wasn't trying to help me get on, you know what I'm saying? And if they look at that video, this video, they'll be like, man, shit, he wasn't trying to get on. He wasn't trying to get on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was, man. I was trying to get on, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all forgot about that, but I ain't forgot, you know? And so cats even told me, yeah, when we send out, man, we're gonna look out for you and this and that. They sent out for their product. They didn't look out for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there. I'm on the step listening to my radio, right? I got my headphones on. I got my sweater on. It's pressed. You know what I'm saying? And I had my hair faded up. You know, I'm clean cut and stuff. And this was like a Friday. It was a Friday night. You know, I ain't had no work the whole time I've been there like 2 weeks. They ain't even gave me a job yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm standing on the steps beside Rasheen and I'm listening to the radio. You know, I see this little bad light-skinned female, man, at the door. June talking to her. It was like 4 dudes at the door talking to her. June, Phelan, somebody else. I don't know all the other dudes, but I know June and Phelan, they knew her. They was talking to her at the door, but she was stretching her neck over their shoulders and stuff. And I see her steady looking, but I didn't know what she was looking at. I just see her looking over their shoulders, right? And so after a while, Rasheen hit me. I look at Rasheen, I'm like, what's up? I took the headphones off. I'm like, man, what's happening? He was like, man, shit, the woman at the CO, she want to talk to you. I was like, huh? Yeah, she want to talk to you. She said, if you want to talk, come holler at her. I look at him, I was like, yeah. Threw the headphones back on. I wasn't even thinking about hollering at no female You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm listening to the radio. She steady in the doorway like. So he hit me again. He was like, man, say, you gonna holler at the female or what, man? She trying to get at you, bro. I was like, oh, for real? And at this time, she just closed the door. So I go back to the door. I'm hitting the door trying to holler at her, right? Yeah, I was slow. I was slow on the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't interested. My mind wasn't on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I go back to the door. She's in the hallway. She throw up her one finger. You know what I'm saying? Throw up the one finger at me, saying, hold on. She go in the booth, you know? And she's sitting down in the booth. So I'm at the door at the little it's like a little slot in the booth where they slide the kites and stuff through. So I'm right there at that opening and I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, you said if I want to holler at you, you know what I'm saying, come holler at you. So she talking back. Man, this woman, she really wanted to mess with me, you know what I'm saying? But I was young in the mind, you know what I'm saying? I got to give it to her. I was young in the mind, you know. I wasn't seizing the opportunity because I wasn't even on it. You know, I was good. I wasn't thinking about sex. I was thinking about trying to get money and live in prison. That's what I was thinking about, you know? So anyway, you know what I'm saying? She throughout prison, even when I got transferred to the another barracks, she was still at me, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I lost her, you know what I'm saying? She was still at me, trying to get at me and stuff. And you know, it just hit me that my brother and them homeboys that knew my people wasn't even trying to help me get on. So they sent me down to another barracks on the north end. And the north hall was where all the players is at. They put me in there in what barracks that was? It wasn't 16. It was like 13 barracks. I think it was like 13 barracks. 19 barracks. It was 19 barracks. That was me and M-Town was in the same barracks. And when I came to the window, I see Drop. Drop come to the window. He like, man, what's up? Because they assigned me to the laundry, and Drop, he worked in the laundry. I ain't no Drop on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I heard Drop though, but I ain't no Drop on the streets. Man, when I went up in there, this man was the man. He had it all. You know what I'm saying? He's hustling. He's prison rich. And that dude was how I got on in prison. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all looking at this YouTube, my dude Drop, Antonio Williams, was how I started getting on in prison and started having money and started having status that I was a hustler when I was in prison. It was through Drop. That dude didn't even know me. And he just started throwing me stuff, man, as soon as I came in. He opened up his box was filled to the rim. And he basically was like, man, shit, here go your radio. You know what I'm saying? Here go you. He gave me cigarettes. He gave me weed. He gave me crack, all type of stuff, man. And he didn't want nothing back. He was like, bro, get on. Fill your box up. You know what I'm saying? So to this day, man, I got unconditional love for my bro, man, because dude, he didn't even know me and he put me on. You know what I'm saying? And then one day, I'm laying down in the bed. I'm asleep. A white dude came and woke me up. I'm like, what's up? He was like, man, Drop wants you. He wants you to come up and he back there at the shower. I was like, oh yeah? It's like, what? 2 o'clock in the morning. I go back there to the shower. Man, this dude got newspaper on the floor. He breaking down pound of weed, you know what I'm talking about? This man got like 5,000 packs of cigarettes, man. We breaking this stuff down. We stashing this stuff in peanut butter jars. He's getting ready. And he telling me, he was like, yeah, man, we gotta take this here and split them up amongst the other barracks because it's gonna get hot. In the morning, it's gonna be real hot. I'm like, I didn't know how hot he was talking about, but he was dead serious. And so I helped him split quarter pounds up, put them in peanut butter jars, and we just hit the hallways and drop them off to different people. You know what I'm saying? Scatter them out. So when they do hit, they can't hit the whole stash. You see what I'm saying? So he gave me a quarter pound. You know what I'm saying? Gave me a whole carton. He gave me a whole carton of Black and Miles. He gave me a whole carton of he gave me 2 cartons of Newports, and he gave me like 500 packs of Tops. The next day, they locked him up under what they call it, investigation. They locked him up under investigation. So while he gone, you know what I'm saying, he sent this dude, this ISO porter, he sent him out there to go pick up all this weed that he distributed among different barracks. The dude go pick up his stuff. Now, it's this one dude in 20 barracks right across from where I was at. This dude don't want to come up off Drop stuff. So Drop, he sent a message to me, and he was like, yeah, say, I want you to go with him and make sure that the dude give me my product. You know, I was like, I got you, bro. So we left. When I read the kite from the barracks porter, I folded it up, threw it away, flushed it down the commode. I was like, let's go. Where he at? He was like, man, yeah, he over here in 20 barracks. Oh, we go over there to 20 barracks. And the dude that we were looking for, we couldn't find him. It ain't too many people in the barracks, right? And the dude that we're looking for is a barracks porter. So we go to the shower area. This dude is in the shower. So the ISO porter cat, he's like, yeah, Drop told me to come and get that package from you. Man, this dude like, man, I told you I'm gonna give it to you when I get time. I gotta do this and I gotta do that. So he trying to give him a runaround. So what I did, me being the stab artist that I am, I keep blades on me, so I upped the blade, ran up on him, put the thing to his neck, and I told him, I was like, hey, say, check this out, bro. Just like my homie said, we need that package. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it for you, I'm gonna get it for you. You know, I was like, I tell you what, I'm gonna let you get out the shower, I'm gonna let you get dressed, I'm gonna give you your time, I'm gonna leave. If you don't have that stuff going down there to Drop in 10 minutes, I'm coming back and I'm not gonna ask no more. So the dude was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I left. Man, I say I went back to my barracks and I put my thing up because I didn't know if the dude was gonna snitch and they were gonna try to run up in there and catch me with my banger. So I kind of put it up. By the time I put it up and I turned around and I walked back in the day room, up the stairs to go to the day room, this dude, the barracks porter dude, he coming out. He see me at the window. He was like, bro, I got it. I got it. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We good. Drop, he sent me the letter back. He was like, man, say, I sure appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for this and that, you know? And so that's how that episode there happened, you know? But you end up getting cool with some people, man, that you probably didn't even know out there, or you probably didn't think you was gonna get cool with, you know? But stuff happened in prison, man, and you end up having a bond and building you a family, man, with some people, you know what I'm saying, that's really legitimate and really thorough, you know? I'm in this here post right now, you know what I'm saying? I just try to post different stuff every day so that I can take y'all on a journey with me. And me, I'm not a wordsmith, so I still probably lose y'all here and there, but I'm giving it to you in the content, hoping that y'all can follow me. I'm also finna put out a book because I had put out a book while I was incarcerated titled The Making of a Z.O.E, which cat stole from me, you know what I'm saying? If y'all Google it, you know what I'm saying, you'll see it. But I'm in a lawsuit for that right now, you know? So we going through that to get that money back. I'm redoing the book So y'all stay on the lookout, you know what I'm saying? Chatta Z.O.E. I'll be dropping some more material, you know. Hopefully by the summer of this year, I'll have me some material out, you know. But y'all stay up, man. Y'all hit that subscribe, that notification bell. I want y'all to share it, and I want y'all to leave y'all comments, man, telling me what y'all think about the content that I'm leaving, you know. I appreciate y'all for joining me, you know, and stay tuned for the next time I get on here and get to speaking about my prison stories. You know, y'all stay tuned, man. I'm out. Now whip it tie.